So welcome back. I'd like to pass this off to the group Colors. It's Tammy Gordon and Shelly Abner and Mark Powell. They're going to sing a song Mark wrote. He'll tell more about it.
Thank you, James. I wrote this song, I was pondering the distinction between a home and that place you happen to hang your hat. My first home was in Indiana. Hi, my name is Mark. I'm a Hoosier. True. Anyway, when I left Indiana, I headed out west and stopped at the Puget Sound and spent many years there. I've had several homes and dozens of places where I hung my hat. And eventually my lovely wife and I moved down to Arizona, where once again I had to acclimate to a rather strange environment. And there's not too many stranger ones than the desert, really. I don't know about you, but in Indiana they never taught us that lemon trees had thorns. I still have scars the first time I went in for one, you know. But what happened was, in time, I made some great friends down here. I found some ways of expressing myself creatively through some of the clubs and groups. And it's like I woke up one morning and I found myself home. So right now, our trio, Colors, is going to give you our interpretation of this song I wrote. It's called Desert Home. I'm home, now I'm home. I'm home, now I'm home. Sun peeking through a cage of branches wraps me in gold and green. Seems like I used to be quite lonely, till those trees made friends with me. Morning breezes flowing soft and easy, blue heaven fills my eyes, like a lover singing slow and breezy. You never say goodbye. Once my home was the Hoosier State. Thought for sure that was my fate, but now that golden desert's grown on me, the things I feel and hear and see, time can't take away from me. I'm home, now I'm home. I'm home, now I'm home. Sweet breeze of nodding citrus
Harvey Finstein is you're going to do a song with Ruth, my friend, who has written a number of beautiful songs. And why don't you tell us about what this song's about?
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your Saturday evening with us. The background on this song is my brother-in-law and sister-in-law were enjoying a long, happy marriage. And they had 2 beautiful daughters, and they had 5 grandchildren. But then life has a way of doing, it threw them a curve. And she was diagnosed with an untreatable cancer. That life event led me to write this particular love song for them. It's called One More Mile. No one knows me like you do, and nobody else has your smile. We've traveled many roads together. Now we've got to make it one more mile. One more mile. As we walk the long last way. One more mile. As our time just drifts away, and we'll recall the good times every day, and we know that our love won't fade away. So hold me as we make our journey, and know I need you through it all. And let's live every moment with gladness, and always we will recall that no one knows me like you do, and nobody else has your smile. We've traveled many roads together. Now we've got to make it one more mile. One more mile. As we walk along life's way. One more mile. As our time just drifts away, and we'll recall good times every day, and we know that our love will not fade away.
I'd like to say thank you to Gail Isley, who has been tirelessly preparing the slides and the photographs and the sequence and the arrangement of them. And Gail, I'm saying thank you now so I don't forget later. And I'm also telling you, I'm going to jump ahead to after the snow here, okay? So just so you know, I'm pulling a plan B here. And then Harvey, you'll be after this song, okay? This song was written after maybe as you had similar experience when we realized this big empty house that we were living in had changed. A lot of the energy had gone somewhere else. The kids had gone and they weren't coming back. And we started to get that feeling of there's a bit of change in our lives. So I wrote this song called After the Snow. The girls get so pretty in the spring, and the eyes of the boys go wandering. Life inside them starts to flow after the snow. The sun sets higher over the town, oh, the river's fast floods the ground. Shadowed ice is the last to go after the snow. Oh, darling, we've shed another year. Oh, darling, it's changing that we fear. But the bluebirds in the nest and the big black crow is singing, but we already the paths are telling on our face. The years have taken their rightful place. We have ways to make them glow after the snow. Laughter still makes music here. Oh, and the cold can't touch the melody we hear. We have so many songs to go after the snow. Oh, darling, we've shed another year. Oh, darling, it's changing that we fear. But the bluebirds in the nest, big black crow, he's singing what we already know. Our life is good after the snow. Now I know that you're thinking I might have changed. Oh, it's true how the time's been passing strange. We fell in love so long ago. Oh, darling, we've shed another year. Oh, darling, it's changing that we fear. Oh, but the bluebirds in the nest and the big black crow, he's singing what we already know. Life is good after the snow. Thank you. Thank you. so much for coming tonight and listening to our songs. Such a treat for me to get to work with a man like Harvey Finstein here. He is such a talented person musically and such a nice guy. He's even consented to taking out his beautiful sounding clarinet to accompany me on this song, a song I wrote about Monument Valley when I had traveled through, and as maybe you have felt if you've been to that place, how tiny I feel next to those amazing rock formations. So as sometimes happens, as I'm driving along and something like that has moved me, I start to write a song. And this song took me almost all the way to Flagstaff, but I got it done. So. Monuments stand before me now, rising up from the desert ground, ageless and honest in their unchanging way, impervious to wind and rain, 1,000 years they hardly change, and silent to all passing through, witness to the best and worst we do, blind to the love and the loss we know, pervious to wind and rain, to pleasure and pain. But I can't live like that. My life is all spent, washing away, rising again. I am no monument. It's not by choice, no, it's not by plan, how our lives rise and fall again, find ourselves flat on the ground again, willing our hearts to beat, get back on our feet. Every change, that's a change we feel. And every hope, that's a hope that's real. Every storm cuts a piece out of us. We're not like these ancient stones, pervious and alone. No, I can't live like that. My life is all but spent, washing away, rising again. I am. No monument. Harvey's going to jump back behind the piano now and accompany Jill on one of his songs he'll tell you about.
It occurred to me last night that we recognize James, but not in the way that he should be recognized. He's not only a phenomenal songwriter and musician, he's marvelous to work with, he's extremely humble, and I'm just honored to be on the stage with him. We're going to feature Jill on this next tune. I wrote this tune. AT&T broke up in the 80s. I'm sure a lot of you folks remember that, into all these different little phone companies. They were really little. And I had a friend who was a senior executive at AT&T, and he asked me to write a song about the breakup and how maybe people won't really see each other anymore. This is before social media exploded, where you could stay together on Facebook and whatever. So I wrote the song about that, because even though we know we're going to see you again, we'll see you again, a lot of times when people move and what have you, it just doesn't happen. So that's what this song's about. It's called It's Time. And she's a magnificent vocalist who I've asked to sing this song.
It's time to say goodbye. It's time, don't hold back the cry. We've all complained that things never change, but now it's time. It's time to make new friends. This time we won't be back again. Remember all the good times, learn from all the bad. It's time. Change is right and change is wrong. It's up to us to fight that storm together. We will win. It's dog eat dog, you must agree that we will fight for victory, 'cause in the end you'll see that it's time. Shake those hands goodbye. It's time. Grab those wings and fly. A kiss for luck and we're all there. Learn from your past and fight those fears. It's time. birds and fly. A kiss for luck, and we're all there. Learn from your past, fight those fears. It's time.
John Burton on bass, Gary Spears on trumpet, and Joe Hamlett on lead vocals. Thank you so much. Well, here's a fun song I wrote just about a month ago, really. And it's called Remember When. And you know, when we get together with people that we haven't seen in a while, we reminisce. And I like to reminisce, and I think we all do. And we also talk about things that we notice, some of the changes that have happened. And this is kind of a fun song that we did. So, features all the lovely vocalists here, and my trio. We're a jazz band, and we'll be playing next month. I think we're playing next month, somewhere around there. In the cafe we're going to be playing. So I hope you'll come see us. That's a plug. All right, here we go. I never sleep 8 hours like before, but now I smell the flowers even more. I so look forward to going to bed.
10 o'clock is late now to rest my head.
I get a lot of spam calls. It doesn't end. Sometimes I even answer, but never spend. So now I start to ask them for their number at home.
I get a little chuckle as I hang up the phone.
We tell each other stories when we were young, back in the day when it was all fun. We partied all night and we slept all day.
'Cause we never knew any other way.
It takes me a while to prepare for bed. Hearing aids come off and the teeth in my head. How many hours will I sleep?
3 trips to the bathroom, but don't make a peep.
We all can't believe how the years have gone by. We gave it our all, the old college try. I ask myself if I do it again.
Remember when?
We tell each other stories when we were young, back in the day when it was all fun. We partied all night and we slept all day.
'Cause we never knew any other way.
It takes me a while to prepare for bed. Hearing aids come off and the teeth in my head. How many hours will I sleep?
3 trips to the bathroom, but don't make a peep.
We all can't believe how the years have gone by. Gave it our all, the old college try. I ask myself if I do it again.
Remember
Well, all right, I got a chance to say from my heart thank you to some people here. Just quickly, I'd like to say thanks to Dave LaValle for stepping in and taking care of all the ushering, and thank you to all the ushers who helped us this weekend. And the lighting crew, Bruce White, Jerry Seaberg, thank you so much back there. Yeah, thank you. And our soundboard is being driven by Mia. She's our young student trainee, but now she's out on her own. She's a pro now, and she's doing the soundboard. Mia, thank you very much. Also want to thanks to Jerry, thanks to Bill, thanks to Gary Lees and RJ. Thank you so much. I know you're hiding back there, but RJ, thanks so much for the stage crew. Again, Photo Club, thank you so much for giving us some beautiful images. Thank you so much. And my friend Gail Isley. See, you get two tonight, Gail, because I screwed up last night. Gail Isley has been a friend to me, and not only professionally but personally, she has made my life much easier. And I want to just say thank you to you, Gail, for so much of your help. Of course, Dave Williams, he stepped into the fray. You know, I was kind of struggling with trying to figure out all the technical details, and Dave said, well, just let me do it. That's the kind of guy he is. He just stepped in. So thank you, Dave Williams. Thank you so much. My songwriters and all the musicians up here that brought you this mixtape of songs with love and care. And I also want to say thank you to my wife, Candy, who has endured my fretting and my worrying and my silliness, and yet here she is just watching every moment, and what she's done. Oh, you moved. Okay. Thanks. After the snow, here it is, huh? After the snow. All right. Finally, and maybe most important, I want to thank you as the audience. And everybody, why don't you come on up and let's say thank you with a little singing. I want to say thank you for trusting us with your time. And thank you for trusting us with what we felt like we wanted to share. And we're going to sing you a little bit more, and we want you to sing with us. We want you to sing, we're living in the valley of the sun. It goes like this. We're living in the valley of the sun. That's it. Do it again. Now, we're living in the valley of the sun. Let's crank it up. We're living in the valley of the sun. Again. We're living in the valley of the sun. One more time with Harvey now. We're living in the valley of the